Okay, does your project look like this? Your project should, okay, never mind, I'm sorry. Your project should look like this after you've knitted 30 rows. So this is what the garter stitch looks like. It's just a basic knit stitch, and all it just is a basic knit stitch, and it's really good for beginners if you're learning how to knit. So now I'm going to show you guys how to bind off in the knit stitch. So what we're going to do is we are going to knit 2 stitches, and what you're going to do now after you've knitted 2 stitches, you're going to put the left needle into the first stitch, pull it over the second stitch, and then you take, and after you pull the second stitch over the first stitch, you take it, the first stitch, sorry, over the second stitch, you take it off the needle. And what we're going to do now, again, is we're going to knit so that there are 2, and now we're going to take this stitch right here and pull it over the stitch that you have just knitted, like this, and now you take it off. So basically you're just going to keep repeating this process until you only have 1 stitch left. Whoops. Good, I didn't break my bunny. I put a glass bunny that I painted on my desk. So if you guys were wondering why I said bunny, that's why. Oops. Be careful when you do that, be careful when you're binding off, because sometimes you could lose your stitches too. I'm sorry. I don't know why that happened. I must have accidentally bumped the camera. I'm sorry about my needles scratching the desk. Okay, so now that you only have 1 stitch, you're going to pull the yarn like this, taking the needle out, and then you cut a string, and then what you do is you pull the string through the yarn, through the loop, sorry, not loop, and then you pull it tight to make a knot. And now what we're going to do is we're going to weave in the tail. You can weave in as much as you want. I just go for a couple stitches. And you can weave it like any way you want. I just prefer doing it this way just because it makes it tighter and it won't come out. Because you don't want this to come out or else all your work will get undone. Been there, done that, don't want to go back. Okay, so after you've weaved as much as you can, you are going to cut the yarn. And don't worry about it peeking through if you're using colored yarn. It doesn't really matter. Like yarn that's multicolored, I meant to say, sorry. Okay, so this is now that you've weaved what it looks like now that you've weaved in your ends. So I hope you guys like this lesson on how to knit the knit stitch. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next part on how to do the purl stitch next. So goodbye.